just want to riff for a second. Hey, I just want to give you some words of encouragement. I love you. I just want to share something with you. I have faith in you. Do you have a few minutes? You are a force to be reckoned with. You are beautiful. You've done so much. You've come so far. You've helped so many people. So many people admire you and respect you. All the things, all the work, all the experience you've had have led you up to where you are right now. It's time for you to move to the next level. It's time for you to finally become the best version of yourself. With each portion of your life and each experience that you've come out with a lesson, you've leveled up a little bit, you went a little further, you unlocked a new level. A trigger unlocked something else that you thought you already fixed. That's okay. Each time you come out better on the other side, moving along as though you are the super soul that we all knew you were. You are a whole person. All of your parts, even the things that you think are flaws, are there for good. They're there to protect you. They're there to guide you. It's up to you to pay attention, sit still, and understand when they're trying to warn you. You can go as far as you like, or you can stop here. But why would you do that when you're such an amazing being? You have so much potential. You have so much abundance and wealth, and so many people care about you. The way that you've set your life up, the way that you've set up your network, the way that you have given yourself the opportunities in order to make whatever decision you so choose. It's really amazing. It's really quite remarkable. The way that you pull in that positive energy, the way that people love and respect you, the way that they care for you, the way that you can light up the presence of any room that you walk into. Girl, we love you. We want you here with us. We hope you want to be here too. You've come this far on your own. Now it's time to dig a little deeper. Now it's time for it to really get fun. You are amazing at what you do. You're so smart, so intelligent. The personality and charisma of someone of royalty. You're resilient. You're soft. You're nurturing. Creative, feminine flow. The perfect mix of feminine and masculine in order to take care of yourself and those things that you care about. You're passionate, effervescent, bubbly. People want to be in your presence. People want a little piece of you. But be careful. Make sure you keep enough for yourself. I'm happy to be here on this journey with you. I'm happy you are on this journey. I'm excited to see where you go. The other side of this journey feels like fresh air, a little splash of cold water on your face. Feels like a hot drink in 13-degree weather. It feels like a warm, snuggly blanket or a weighted blanket. It feels like fun. It feels like laughter. It feels like freedom. It feels like choice. It feels like excitement, wonder, and curiosity. It looks like something that you never would have imagined, something you never could have wished for. Your blessings and opportunities are much wider than you ever thought they would be. You just surrender. You just look at things through the perspective of love. You release judgment of yourself and of others, and instead move in a way that we are all one. You realize that although you are amazing and unique, you are not special because we are all one human being. We are all one connected ecosystem. One big connection of molecules and matter. You understand that this is not our reality. This is just what we can make tangible from what exists, from what the Creator has allowed us to experience. You easily slip into the vortex of abundance. You do this so casually, so cool, by knowing and being sure of the next steps that you're going to take. Being sure of your purpose, being sure of your passion, knowing exactly what you want out of life, but without controlling, without trying to mold and finesse the situation, but instead you put out that seed because you are so incredibly confident in the surety, the certainty, the love and abundance that the universe and God has for you. And as a result, you don't worry, you don't try to control, you don't try to manipulate, you don't try to guide. Instead, you are guided by the spirit, you are guided by the universe, you are guided by the light. You know when the decision is correct because it feels so perfect, so aligned, so sure, so warm, so fuzzy. You know that if you don't get it right the first time, you'll just be guided to the next right path. And that it's not up to you when and where it happens, but know that you will be in the exact right place at the exact right time for the exact right opportunity to hit and impact the exact right people. For the exact right people to experience your presence, to be blessed with your abundance and your light and your laughter and your compassion. For you to have experiences and things that you never thought you could have. For you to make memories and connections and friends with people you would never know. You are the epitome of what your ancestors wanted to be. You're the epitome of what we consider goals. However you move, whatever you want, whatever you do, it's always right and it's always correct and it's always blessed and magnetic and magical. You're something like an enigma. People wonder, how are you always so happy? How are you always so carefree? How are you always so amazing? It's because you got the secret sauce. You know that living life out of love, that responding out of love, that moving out of love and releasing the judgment allows you to move creatively and do whatever you need to do. Everything is freedom. All the actions that you take in order to get to the end point, it's all freedom, it's all fun, it's all an experience, it's all a journey and an adventure. Not to be loathed, not to be looked down upon, not to be frustrated with, but to be enjoyed, to be explored and learned and passed on and shared, to be taught. The experiences that you have here are even not meant for you, but meant for you to have the experience and share the story. Regardless if you feel like you have a large platform or you want to help the entire world, what you do know is that each person that you impact has touched your energy in some way. You have in some way inspired them, moved them in a direction here, there, or somewhere in order to cause them to take their next exact right step to be the next exact right moment for the next exact right opportunity. And you realize that even though you have transcended to a new level of awakeness and consciousness and responsibility for your actions and choices, you know that it's not for you to press upon your beliefs or your practices, but that when people want to know, when people want to learn, they will be presented in front of you. They will seek, they will be presented, and you will impact them in such a way that it will happen so naturally you may not even notice it. It might be at the coffee shop, the person you bought coffee for. It might be the person you held the door for at the grocery store. It might be the young lady that you helped out in the rain, or the kind words that you gave to that young fellow who was discouraged at work. It might have been your smile just in passing. It might have been a quick hello. But just know that you are radiant, and your energy and your positivity, it radiates and exudes off of you, and it gets on everyone else. You are contagious. Your happiness is contagious. Your contentment is contagious. Your peace is comforting. Just know that you walk around with the air about you and you're on cloud nine. Your feet kind of skim the ground. You don't actually usually touch down. More of a float, more of a glide, something like a gazelle. You're beautiful. You're charismatic. Your smile resembles that. And people are so blessed to have encountered you, and you are so blessed to have encountered them. You don't take for granted the interactions or the engagements. You don't take for granted the opportunities or the blessings or the support or the love. Instead, they're like tiny miracles that remind you of the gratitude that you have for the love that God has for you. tiny miracles to remind you that you can be so lucky and so blessed to have this experience right here on this earth at this exact right time, in this exact right body as you are, exact and right now. And whenever you feel like you're getting a little away from that, you're moving a little bit out of your vortex, you remember exactly all of these things and all of these experiences that you have engaged, encountered, and impacted. You remember the smiles, you remember the love, you remember who you are. You remember that this is just one time in a presence that isn't real, and that the only thing that is real is love. I love you. I have faith in you. You are amazing.